Hey, Onion here, continuing my playthrough of Final Fantasy XV. Now we're in Heaven's Ward, and we just started. Get right back into it. Thanks for joining.
Are you ready to depart, madam? The airship bound for Camp Cloudtop will be leaving shortly.
Upon an airship, conceived within the fecund mind of Sid Garland, renegade prodigy of Garlemald, who had come to call Eorzea home. High into the heavens, where isles of earth and stone floated as clouds, a frontier the knights of Ishgard had scarce begun to explore. To a fledgling outpost, within the sea of clouds, where careworn scouts ever scanned the skies for winged shadows, she came.
Awfully cold up here. I mean, Kurthus may not be blessed with the warmest weather in the world, but compared to this, it seems positively balmy. And, of course, our hero is wholly unperturbed. You don't have to maintain that strong, silent persona all of the time, you know. Never mind. We need to find Lady Lanyede. She is in charge of the garrison here. Oh, and when we find her, just follow my lead, yes? Excellent.
Something to point out about the new zones is you do have Fog of War, or Fog. Anytime you clear it, you get 1% of the level worth of experience. And when you clear the entire map, you get 10%. That's with so I think it's 90. Clearing the whole map, give you 10%.
Mistress Fullplay. Welcome. I am Solaniert de Heinart, commander of the forces stationed here at Camp Cloudtop. Strange though it may sound, I have long dreamed of meeting you. I am in your debt, you see, and shall ever remain so. Were it not for you, my younger brother Francel would have been executed upon the word of a false inquisitor. Alas, a knight must go where duty demands, and thus have I been unable to seek you out. But by the grace of Halone, I have been granted an opportunity to thank my brother's savior in person, and to call upon her generous aid besides. Truly, I know not what I have done to deserve this double blessing.
Ahem. 'Tis a pleasure to see you again, my Lady Lanyede. You cut an elegant figure as always, a steel-clad rose, equally at home on a battlefield or in a ballroom.
Lord Eminellen, if it is not too much to ask, I should be grateful if you would allow me to finish speaking with Mistress Fullplay. Camp Cloudtop was established to provide early warning of impending Dravanian incursions. The high elevation afforded by the floating isles makes it ideal for this purpose. Nartaral Lee, it also makes us a ready target for attack. We are not defenseless, however. The Protector, our largest and most advanced airship, is capable of downing all but the mightiest dragons. Alas, as you may have noticed, it is currently undergoing repair. What is worse, our efforts have been hampered by an indigenous beast tribe known as the Vanu, with whom we have had several skirmishes already.
No beastman is a match for a man of Ishgard. Bring me a birdman and I'll show him a thing or two.
I fear much and more may be asked of you in the days to come, Mistress Fullplay. While I understand Count Egmont's intentions, I would rather not waste valuable time ensuring that the young lord doesn't get trampled underfoot. True, it is entirely possible that he may learn something from this experience, but if left to his own devices, I think it far more likely that he will make a mess of things. Tell him that I would like him to keep watch for Dravanian outflyers. Then, when you have a moment to speak with his manservant in private, make it clear that it is his responsibility to keep Eminellen from shirking his duty.
Come a request from Lanyet? Why didn't she think to ask me in person? Surely she must see me standing here but a few yawns away. Oh, never mind. What is it? Well, that's rather childish of you. Come a request from Lanyet? Why didn't she think to ask me in person? Surely she must see me standing here but a few yawns away. Oh, never mind. What is it? Oh, is that all? No leading the van against the beast tribe's stronghold or some such? Well, it is a rather droll task, but who am I to deny her? I shall begin at once.
Ah, Mistress Full Play. I do not believe I have properly introduced myself. My name is Honoroyd, and I serve at the pleasure of Lord Eminellen. Lady Lanyet would have me accompany Lord Eminellen on his mission? Ah, I understand completely. I will do my utmost to keep him out of harm's way.
Were he of another house, mayhap I would not feel obligated to go to such lengths to preserve his safety and dignity. In any case, I appreciate you speaking to him for me. It would seem he actually listens to you, at least, more so than others, or mayhap you are more skilled at this than most. I suspect you have had to humor your fair share of difficult men before. Now that Eminellen is out of harm's way, we are free to discuss matters of actual import, such as our struggles with the Vanu. We first encountered the Vanu several years ago, when we had just begun to explore the Sea of Clouds. After an exchange of pleasantries and gifts, we received permission to construct a permanent lookout post. There was peace between our peoples for half a year, until suddenly, for reasons unknown, their attitudes towards us changed. They began to attack our foraging parties without provocation, forcing us to rely more heavily on supplies flown in from Ishgard. But words are no substitute for first-hand experience. Go and see Sir Mariel, she could use your assistance. Mistress Fullplay, I presume. Lady Lanyet told me you were coming. I hear tell you've never faced a Vanu before. Well, spend enough time on patrol and you're sure to cross paths with them eventually. These birdmen are native to the floating isles. I say birdmen, but they're not at all like the Ixal, unless that Ixal's mother was a Haegus. Here, let me mark several locations on your map. If you discover any Vanu in these areas, kill or drive them away.
You steel yourself for a mighty struggle, yet find no Vanu lying in wait.
Finished with your patrol? Anything to report? Maybe it was too much to hope for a day without a skirmish. At least I can take solace in the fact that Harlone has blessed us with a mighty ally. Excepting your recent clashes with the Vanu, it cannot have escaped your notice that things here are rather peaceful, to the detriment of our garrison's discipline. Despite being built as an observation post, we have yet to record a single intrusion by the Horde. That is why, as far as everyone is concerned, Camp Cloudtop is a backwater of no significance. And of course, the pride of our camp, the vaunted protector, is in a perpetual state of needing repairs, so even were the Holy See to come under Dravanian attack, we would be unable to fly to their aid. Simply put, Mistress Fullplay, this is where ambition comes to die. If you haven't aspirations for advancement, you'll be right at home. However, I would like to think that enthusiasm can be just as contagious as apathy. If you'll indulge me, I would have you seek out the sentries and stoke their fighting spirit, psych them up, you might say.
Is it an attack? What should we do? What should we do? You had me fooled there for a moment, old girl. An amusing jest, albeit a tad cruel. Surely you must realize how unsuited I am to the monotony of mere sentry duty, yet still you tempt me with the promise of excitement. No, this won't do. This won't do at all. Lady Lanyet will give me a grand mission as befits my station.
Ye gods, where did that come from? Fine, If you insist, I will make an effort to be more alert. But really, I fail to see the point. We're hundreds of moms away from the front lines, which is just the way I like it. Thank you very much. What? What is it? Is it the Horde? By the Fury, whatever possessed you to do that? I'm awake, worry not. After the shock you just gave me, I doubt I'll sleep for a fortnight.
Many thanks, Mistress Fullplay. Already I can see a change in our sentry's behavior. Beg your pardon. Lord Eminellan said what? Well. I have no doubt that Lady Laniert will do her utmost to oblige him. If Lord Eminellan is going to demand a more dangerous duty, then I expect Lady Laniert will want you to accompany him. Aye, you might as well speak with her sooner rather than later. There's no use avoiding the inevitable. Mistress Fullplay. Lord Eminellan has just informed me that mere sentry duty is beneath him. I understand we have you to thank for this epiphany. Well, there's nothing for it but to give him something more demanding, then. Can I count on you to keep him safe? Excellent. We are in constant need of fresh water in Camp Cloudtop, as there are no underground sources we can tap with wells. However, there is a unique variety of crystal we have recently discovered which may enable us to obtain water through other means. These spring crystals can be found in Vorsan Siren, to the east of here. I would have you and Eminellan bring one back to us. You may have to contend with the feral beasts which populate the lakes, not to mention Vanu scouts ranging from their nearby settlement. Of course, that all pales in comparison to keeping the young lord entertained, but you have doubtless grown accustomed to that by now. Good luck, and be safe.
Come, Lady Lanier told you to tell me about my mission once again? If I didn't know any better, I'd swear she's avoiding me. Anyway, what is it? You're not making this sound terribly appealing. Still, I shall be glad to have you along. Come along, then. So this is the Vorsan Saran of legend. And nary a Vanu in sight. How disappointing. I could do with some sport. I know. Why don't you and I make it a competition? Whoever finds the superior specimen wins. Honorroyd shall judge our entries on size, purity, and, say, aesthetic sensibilities. Let us begin at once.
This water crystal does not appear to exhibit the properties described by Lady Laniert. Perhaps you should inspect another. This crystal appears to be secreting a steady stream of water. Perhaps it is the spring crystal Lady Laniert seeks.
Ah, Mistress Fullplay. Have you brought your entry for the contest? My understanding of such things is limited, but can this truly be used to draw moisture from air like water from a pump? Fascinating. Lord Eminellan has been gone for an awfully long time. Did you perchance see him while you were searching for your crystal? Even he must realize the dangers of wandering too far in such a place. Mayhap I am worrying about nothing, but I must ask that you assist me in looking for him, Mistress Fullplay. We shall find him more quickly if we split up. Pray search the southeastern area of Vorsan Saran as swiftly as you are able and rendezvous with me in the north. Farewell, and good luck.
You survey the surrounding area for a time, but see no sign of Eminellan.
Mistress Fullplay. Lord Eminellan has been taken by the Vanu. They had my lord surrounded, a whole gang of them. Please, you must come quickly. The Vanu must have taken him to that village, mayhap to present to their chieftain. I will make haste to the Rose House and tell Lady Lanier what has happened. Yet by the time I return with aid, it may already be too late. Forgive me for asking, Mistress Fullplay, but should you spy an opportunity to sneak past the sentries and rescue Lord Eminellan in my absence, I beg you to take it. I know he can be a trifle presumptuous, and insensitive, and, well, insufferable, but he doesn't deserve this.
By the Fury, you're not going to eat me, are you? That's not what you do to prisoners, is it? Onion. Onion. I'm over here. Netherlings come to free prisoner. Spread word like thunder, and cast them into Cloud Sea. Netherlings slink away like Galful Galicots. Rally, warriors of Dundu. Let none escape. Help has arrived, Onion. Horshafen, is that you? Thank heavens. Get us out of here. Keep Em and Ellen safe, Onion. We will hold them off.
Reinforcements? Anger of Honu, chief of mighty Vondo, royals like blackest storm clouds. Offer Netherlings to the white. Cloud sea swells, and he comes. The White! Mighty Bismarck! Lord of the Mists!
A flying whale? By the Fury, it's a primal! We must away! am. Bloody typical. All right, we're going in.
Aye, aye, Chief.
All aboard!
The gods only know what might have happened had we not been around to save you. No need for thanks, though. It's not as if you haven't done the same for us on a few previous occasions. All right, more than a few. 'Twas but blind chance that brought us together this time, in case you were wondering. The Holy See has petitioned the Ironworks for assistance with this creation of theirs, the Protector. Apparently, they just can't seem to get her flying. Anyway, I came to Camp Cloudtop to cast an eye over the ship, only to learn that you had arrived some few days before with an Ishgardian lordling in tow. Small world. I thought, just as said lordling's manservant skittered into view, babbling about his master having been captured and you risking all to rescue him. And the rest, as they say, is history. Right, well, I hate to cut short our reunion, but I am here on business after all, and the boys are already hard at work. Don't worry, old friend, we'll speak again soon, I promise.
I'm going to pause it here. We'll do the story on the next one. Thanks for joining. See you in a minute.